These refs suck. Again.
Even with only two, they still suck.
Take note.
Big Beach.
We're here.
My man Alec just been
It's different this time.
What's up, guys?
Go!
What's up, guys? Knicks lose again. Another close game to Philly. I can't take these anymore. It's like we can't beat Ben Simmons, as they've been talking about all night.
Yes, they have. Ben Simmons has not lost a game against the New York Knicks ever.
Yeah, he's paying the refs. He must be paying the refs. Knicks again. I don't like harping on the referees for an entire show, but it comes down again to some calls late and that push in the back that they call. I knew they were going to call it, but I just do not see how you make that call at that point in the game. That happens every play, right? It's one thing when it happens in the middle of the game and they don't call it, then they call it in the clutch and completely changes the course of the game. The thing is, you want to see the basketball plays on the court decide the game, not foul calls and this and that and the other. And we really thought Julius hits that big shot, but again, not meant to be. These games, these last few games have just been ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, Julius, a couple of the other guys, and Thibodeau were all really, really upset with the refs. So this is not a situation of the fans being like, these refs suck, which I'm sure that was going on in the Garden tonight. However, the guys that are actually playing are really, I think, feeling unfairly judged for things that they're doing, and it's really upsetting the game, and especially in a close game like this, in overtime, our first overtime game for the season, and it's like the refs really were the ones that kind of decided the score of the game at the end, you know?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm sorry, I just have to say this too.
Yeah.
Going into the overtime, you saw the energy the Knicks had when they were able to even up the game, and it was like, great, we got this extra 5 minutes. Let's rock and roll. Let's make this happen. And you saw it. You saw they really were trying to do that. I mean, defensively, these two teams played defense. Talk about a low-scoring game.
Yeah, this is some 90s. This is 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
I love it. I love this game. I prefer this to the ridiculous over-the-top three-point shooting you see sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, every point tonight felt earned. The fact that it's 100, I always felt when the game goes up to 100, that score seems correct. 25 each quarter. Obviously, this is after overtime, even better. But these two teams are so insanely good defensively, and you see how good Philly are, even missing Embiid. They're such a good defensive team.
Embiid and Curry.
And set tonight, yeah. So Randle was great again tonight. Didn't shoot well, missed a lot of shots, struggled. But he's playing. When you play a game like this against a defense like that, I gotta give you a pass, especially considering he's missing Rose. Mitch came back tonight. We'll talk about him a bit, but he's missing. He needs more help. He's going to need more help. So in a game like this where they're keying in on him, he's not going to score as efficiently. But he still gets you 24 points tonight. Still kind of does everything out there. And almost when he made the steal at the end there and ran up the court, I was like, no way. This is a mellow Easter moment.
That was fantastic. It was fantastic. Gave us that energy we needed. Gave us that push to take us into the overtime. And then...
Yeah, I know. I mean, his shot, I got to talk about the shot that he made that bumped in. I feel like those are the shots that have come against us, or the shots that we just see on TV.
Right.
That felt like, oh my God, Randle's putting together like moments now. Things you're going to remember. Remember that Randle's shot against Philly.
Yes.
So when he made that steal, I was like, if Randle wins the game here, I mean, to the end, he almost won the game anyway. The last shot, we even spoke about it, was in and out.
I know.
Even after all that, it was in and out. You know what, though? We didn't hit our free throws tonight. And had we hit our free throws tonight, we would not have been in this situation late.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, that was something I think even in the last game I spoke about, that free throws are a way for us to make baskets and points without actually in the middle of playing the game. So it's a great opportunity for us to make those extra points. And we have to be able to key in on that also. Like, we have to really be good at them. We have to have a much higher percentage as a team for getting those free throws, you know?
Yeah, it's a focus thing. Look at Frank. Last year, Frank never missed free throws. This year, he's been missing. Quickly tonight goes 0 for 2. His mom is definitely not going to be happy. I don't know what happened there. Nerlens goes 3 for 5. I mean, Nerlens is not a good shooter. You'd expect that. Mitchell goes 0 for 2 as well. So between Frank missing 1, Mitchell missing 2, and Quickly missing 2, there are points there. There are points to win the game right there. So
Absolutely.
unfortunately, didn't happen to us again tonight. I'm just sick of Philly. But RJ Barrett, again, just time over time over time, he keeps stepping up. His timing and his pacing, it just, so you could see what it means when they say the game is slowing down for you. Because that play at the end, the layup he made to give us the lead late or to tie it, I can't remember. He was under the rim and I thought he was about to get blocked, and he was so patient to fake, wait, and then go back up. And that's just a microcosm of what he's been doing all season long.
Yeah, he absolutely has secured his spot as the second highest scorer and as the second most important part of the team, right behind Julius, right? And yes, his game, he is improving his entire game, because there were times, like you said, even with that play where he knew how to slow it down enough to do what he had to do. He wasn't trying to rush the play. He wasn't trying to be like, oh, he it's almost like he's coming to his own, and he's really learning how to play this game on this team with these guys. I see you with your RJ sweater on. I see you.
He's in Zen mode. I think you hit it on the head, right? It's like it's like the Matrix or something. Everything's slowing down for RJ. He's seeing the passing lanes. He's seeing what he wants to do at the rim. And we always bring up that he's not this super athletic guy. So to watch him around the rim, start to get a lot smarter and a lot better with his timing, is what's going to make him successful. And his body is already so legit. When this guy, I'm over the moon with RJ. He's proving it this season. Another guy tonight, last guy we're going to talk about, because he really was cooking tonight, Alec Burks. I'm going to go back to my tweet where I said he's 73. The basketball gods were making a superstar, and it got stuck at 73%. So we get Alec Burks, because he can look like the best guy on the court. One play.
For moments, right? For like little moments, he can.
For the moments, he comes in, he's hitting crazy shots. And I think a great example is he makes a big play, he scores. Then the next play, steals the ball from Ben Simmons and can't finish the layup. He didn't see Julius, he should have passed it. But it was an example of Burks being incredible, then Burks messing up. But the thing is, for a role player off the bench, what else could you ask for? Burks is coming in and doing more than we need.
Yes.
We need it all. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, but no, I mean, the thing is, he's not a player we're necessarily always expecting this from, right? Again, one of those role players that sort of steps up when he needs to step up. But you're right. We see him do really great things, and then we see him like fail, right? Like right behind the good play, then he does this. Yeah. But I'm fine with him. He's giving us, he gives us the 3-pointers when we need them, and sometimes the timing of his shots is also quite crucial for us.
Yeah, big time. I mean, listen, right now with being down, these point guards, he's playing point guard a lot, right? You see him and Frank out there a lot together, or you see him playing point guard late tonight. We didn't see Quickly or Frank late. It was basically Burks and Bullock kind of, playing on the wing, and Burks doing most of the ball handling with RJ. But it's fun to watch Burks like this, like you said, role player. So when you get better players in the team, his role is smaller and he can be even more effective. Hopefully, we need Derrick Rose back badly. Mitch came back tonight, looked okay, definitely looked rusty, but looked like he got injured again. I'm not sure with the ankle thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right?
We'll find out. Mitch has had ankle problems in the past, so
yeah.
I mean, hopefully, the thing is, Noel has been playing so much above his level just to keep us in it. If Mitch can come in and just do what he does, we're going to be in a good position. But we really do need point guard help, and trade deadline is coming up. This is the week. Okay. I still think we see a move or two. I just don't know what to expect. I think it's going to be a smaller move.
A smaller move. So, like, we're going to actually lose someone and get someone? Or, like, what are you thinking?
I'll say, here are the guys that I think could be traded.
On the chopping block?
Yeah, there's 3 guys. Not Knox. I don't think they would trade Knox. They would, but I think only if it's a bigger deal. I don't think they're going to do a big deal. So the guys I can see getting traded are Elfrid Payton, Austin Rivers, and Frank Ntilikina. Now, Elf and Austin just haven't played recently. Injuries. Right. Austin Rivers had his kid. Shout out to Austin Rivers. But they haven't played in a while. So in a weird way, it kind of almost doesn't even make sense to bother to integrate them back. Especially Rivers at this point. Alfred, we'll see, because he's kind of close to coming back. But I really just feel like with Derrick Rose here, trade Alfred, get a shooter, right? Frank has improved his value, but has he improved it enough to say he's not tradable? We don't know. Bentley spoke a bit about Tibbs liking Frank. But again, you never know what you're getting out of Frank all the time. So I could see Tibbs not really needing to use him as much once guys are back.
Right.
So if any of those guys, I mean, I want to keep Frank. You guys know I want to keep Frank. Right. I want to sign him for like a 2-year deal, a cheap 2-year deal. Give him another, see how he does developing with these guys.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. You know, you're talking about Tibbs, but to be honest, we're talking about Leon Rose.
Yeah.
Because Tibbs can like the person all he wants, and he can find a way to utilize the person all he wants, and he has been doing that with Frank. We are seeing Frank start to inchly sort of step up and play a little bit more aggressively on the offense. And obviously Tibbs likes defense, and obviously Tibbs likes defense, and Frank plays the kind of defense I think that Tibbs likes. But Leon Rose is the one, to me, who's really orchestrated this team and put these pieces together. So he could be the one that's saying, hey, Frank's on the chopping block and he's got to go. And
remember,
as you said, yes, we do not want Frank to go. And Frank seems to be able to stay on this team regardless. So let's see what happens after this week and see if he still sticks around.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing with Frank is he is a free agent, right? So obviously they may let him be a free agent and then see if they want to match any offer. But the thing is, it also means you could lose him for free. So if he traded, maybe it's a situation like that. I don't think it makes sense to just trade him for any second-round pick. Mm-hmm. I think I would rather keep him, see what he does. Obviously, we're a little bit biased towards him. But we'll see. I think there could be one or two trades, but smaller ones. And we're heading into hopefully getting Rose back. That's going to be important for the guys.
Right. Okay.
All right. Okay, so Wizards twice this week. Must wins. Like, at this point, the fact that we didn't win any of these Philly games, we have to win these 2 games back-to-back against the Wizards because we play the Bucks right after. And I'm looking at the standings. Like, we're in this hunt now for like between 6th and like 10th. It's so tight. You lose 2 games, you're out of it. You win 2 games, you're in it. So yeah. And you can see you can tell the level of intensity in the games since All-Star break. Another level.
Yes. Another level, and then we're playing these teams in really rough games, but we're keeping up.
Yeah, we're keeping up.
So we're keeping up, which is good. But then when we lose by 1 or 2 points, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking because we so need these wins. Like you said, 1 or 2 games, and it completely changes our standings. So as much as it's good to see us compete in the way that we're competing, and you know what I'm seeing us do is being behind by so much, like earlier on tonight, being behind by 14 points and watching the team really rally together and play together and get out of that, get out of such a huge deficit and then get so close and then not win. So it is frustrating. And it's kind of upsetting. And it's way more heartbreaking because it's like at one point today, I'm sure we'd be like, oh yeah, okay, well, this is going to be a blowout game and whatever. And then you see them make that effort and you want to see that, but we also want to see them close out the game and win. And I think I spoke about this before, that we don't actually have a closer. Julius could be that, but he's not quite there yet. He's only just got to the point now where he's doing what he's doing for us right now, right? And we're happy and we're good with that. But I think maybe someone even like, I don't know, you can tell me because I haven't really followed his game all this time, but Derrick Rose, is he someone that would be a good closer? And I'm only saying that based on his veteranship, if you will, in the league.
Yeah, Derrick Rose can definitely do it. I mean, he's not your ideal guy. You want someone that's probably even better than Julius if you're thinking about what we need to be as a team. But This season, Derrick Rose in the clutch, having a ball handler you can rely on, that would be huge for us. Lots of big games to come. I'm hoping Rose is back soon so we can start to see this take shape. I hope we make a trade for another shooter, and I hope we make the playoffs. That is it, guys. Take care. Peace. See you guys here this week.